Week's On It with Steven's Life, we'll be giving you an inside look on one senior's big renovation.
Plus, we'll be giving you some tips for your Valentine's Day festivities. We've got this and much more coming your way.
Stevens has a lot of new openings, programs, and events coming your way that we cannot wait to let you know about. Thanks for tuning in. I'm Jessica Langford.
And I'm Brianna Jackson. We all take pride in calling ourselves Susies, but how many of us keep it going? Women have been calling themselves Susies since 1833, but how many women still have that right? According to Suzanne Sharp, Vice President of Strategic Enrollment Management, our retention rate for first-year freshmen from the fall to the spring semester was 85% this year. A retention summit was held before the start of the semester, and faculty and staff have come together to form a retention committee. They will be having their first meeting this week to see how we can raise our retention rates. Traditions and history are a huge part of Stevens' community. The Historic Costume Gallery has been around since the 1950s and displays daily and designer women's wear. The exhibit has been renovated by senior fashion art and art history major Chloe Willett as her capstone project and has an emphasis on natural and synthetic fur, leather, and animal motifs. For Real opens the 15th and will be open until May 10th. There will be an official mocktail party February 26th from 4:30 to 7. Community engagement points will be offered.
And don't forget that Diane Lynch will be holding Vespers tonight in the chapel at 9 p.m. Also mark your calendars for Student Forum that will take place February 17th in the Student Union at 6 p.m. And speaking of events, the Sochi Olympics are taking place right now.
On it, Lester Newberry shared some people's responses and views on the Olympics this year. Lester?
The 2014 Winter Olympic Games kicked off last Friday in the Russian city of Sochi. As Team USA prepares to compete, many all over the world are not only talking about the competition, but some of the bizarre occurrences that journalists, visitors, and athletes have experienced so far in Sochi. As the first wave of visitors arrived, a new hashtag became a trending topic on Twitter. Under the handle @SochiProblems, people began tweeting about some of the mishaps they've experienced in the hotel rooms and around the city. Chicago Tribune reporter Stacy St. Clair tweeted, quote, "My hotel has no water. If restored, the front desk says, do not use on your face because it contains something very dangerous," end quote. About an hour later, she tweeted this photo with the caption, quote, "Water restored, sorta. On the bright side, I now know what very dangerous face water looks like," end quote. But reports of problems aren't just limited to hotel rooms. During the opening ceremony, a technical glitch occurred, causing only 4 of the 5 Olympic rings to light up. Journalists may be overreacting to the problems in Sochi, but there are still very serious concerns. Prior to the opening week, the U.S. State Department issued a travel advisory for the Olympics after receiving reports of 3 Black Widow suicide bombers with plans to target Sochi, along with multiple online threats from various terrorist groups. With all of the complaints and concerns, it's hard to say how the next 2 weeks in Sochi will pan out. But competition is underway and will continue until February 23rd. At Showtime, Team USA had won 2 gold, 1 silver, and 4 bronze medals for a total of 7. Back to you, Jessica.
Looking at news across America, last week the world was struck with the unfortunate and untimely death of actor Philip Seymour Hoffman. He was found dead in his New York City apartment with a heroin needle in his arm. Fans placed flowers, candles, and portraits outside his apartment in the West Village neighborhood.
In news around the world, 31-year-old Ashraf Islam, the man who threatened the life of Prince Harry, has been sentenced to 3 years in prison. Islam was arrested after going into a police station and making several threats the day after a British soldier was killed on a London street. Investigators found that Islam had been tracking Prince Harry's travels, plans, and locations. The judge said that Islam had put much thought into his plot against the prince and was a risk to the public. And in the limelight this week, where we cover the most talked about celebrity news, on this, Liana Anderson has the Valentine's Day
Valentine's Day plans. Liana, what does President Obama have up his sleeve?
With Valentine's Day just around the corner, Michelle Obama, looking gorgeous in a black and white Diane Vine Feinstein wrapped dress, stopped by On the Air with Ryan Seacrest to discuss a little bit of personal information. She shares a couple of her secrets on how to stay fit and healthy and potential Valentine plans with President Obama. She says, quote, "This year, again, I've had this big birthday celebration. My husband really celebrated me so well. He did a great job. I had a great couple of weeks, so I think we're going to low-key for Valentine's Day," she revealed. "We've been married for 21 years, and he never forgot a Valentine's Day, an anniversary, or a birthday. He's really good at that kind of stuff." Is Beyonce a political figure? Rutgers University Kevin Alfred, a doctoral student and lecturer in Department of Women and Gender Studies, where he teaches politicizing Beyonce. This class will use her music and career as an emphasis on American race, gender, and sexual politics. He uses her music and career to bring in focus American race, gender, and sexual politics by pairing her musical videos and lyrics with readings from some of the leaders of Black feminist movement, Alice Walker, and more. He explains what inspired him over the course of Beyonce. He says, quote, "While other artists are simply releasing music, she's creating a grand narrative around her life, her career, and her persona. It's important to shift students away from simply being consumers of media toward thinking more critically about what they're engaging on a regular basis. We would like to know your feedback on how you might feel about this on Stevens' Twitter at onit_Stevens. Tatiana Ali is back on the music scene. She showed up and showed out at the Arsenio show performing her song Wait For It. Check out her performance.
No explanations. You can be yourself. Don't have expectations. I'm not here for nothing that's serious. I'm having fun, so don't fall in love. I'll run away. I spent too much of my time chasing something that wasn't mine. But now I know it when I feel it. I know it when it takes my breath away. I know it when I feel it. Come on. Till then I wait for it. Till then I wait for it. Wait for it. Wait for it. Wait for it. Till then I wait for it. Wait for it. Till then I wait for it. Wait for it. Wait for it.
Hi guys, we're going to start seeing some warmer temperatures in this upcoming week. Your high for today is 34 with a 30% chance of rain in the morning, but I think we're past that now. For your Thursday, expect a heat wave with a high of 46 and a low of 31. Kicking your weekend off, we'll have a high of 40 and mostly sunny on Friday. For your Saturday, get out and about. The high is going to be 55 and mostly cloudy. Rounding off your weekend, we'll have a high Sunday of 51 and partly cloudy. Looking into next week, we're going to really warm up with a high Monday of 54 and a 30% chance of rain. And on Tuesday, a high of 54 and sunny. Thanks for tuning in with the weather.
Hi, I'm Molly, and I'm here with Kara and Duke, a foster dog from Columbia Second Chance. Kara, can you tell us anything about Duke?
Duke loves to cuddle. He loves to play. He loves other dogs. He'd be a really good family pet for kids who are 8 or older, and he's wonderful. He's absolutely a delight.
If you're interested in Duke or any other pets from Columbia Second Chance, you can go to columbiasecondchance.org.
As a college student, sometimes finding resources of income can be very hard and frustrating, especially in a college town when many college students are searching for jobs. Here are a few ways that anyone can bring in additional income. If you have a talent or interest in what you are studying while in college, you can start your own business and get paid for what you are learning. Such startup businesses could include editing papers, writing ebooks on what you are learning, and even freelance writing. There are many websites that post freelance jobs on such websites as freelancewritinggigs.com. Another way to earn money is to sell items that you have and are not using, such as old books or items that you enjoy creating, such as jewelry and clothing. For many college students who live for the thrill, there are many ways for you to make money as well. These jobs include selling your video game accounts to other players online and hosting college parties around town and becoming a part of psychology experiments around town. Another way to make money is to donate blood or plasma. However you choose to make your money, make sure that it doesn't take away from your schoolwork. School is your #1 priority, and you don't want to lose scholarships due to your grades dropping. But another way to gain money is to document your college experience and put the videos on YouTube. There are many YouTubers online daily, and if you have a large audience, you will make money off every view.
Thanks, Jamel. With Valentine's Day quickly approaching, you've got the date, and the question is, do you have the outfit?
Honest Tyler Poston is here to show you some outfits that'll have your sweetheart falling in love all over again. Tyler.
So, trying to find the perfect Valentine's Day outfit is, in my opinion, far more stressful than finding the perfect Valentine. But I've come up with 3 easy looks that will prepare you for any Valentine's Day adventure. So for my first look, I've paired a cropped cow neck sweater with a vintage high-waist side zip Guess jean and a pointy-toe ballet flat just to top it all off and tie in the gold on the shoes with the gold in the belt. You can't really see it up here, but there is a high-waist vintage gold belt on there. And for my next look will be a dinner date look. The most common Valentine's Day date is a dinner. So you could go any way with this look. I like to keep it simple and classy. So for this look, I've paired a chic wide leg jumper with a textured blazer, and I've brought in, I paired it with a pink pointy-toe pump just to give it a little pop. Add a pink lip with this outfit and you'll be Valentine's Day ready. And for my final look, I've brought in a red dress because nothing says Happy Valentine's Day to me like a well-tailored red dress. I've paired it with a little fur because nothing makes me feel fancier than a little fur with a plaid wedge heel. So hopefully I've taken a little Valentine's Day stress off of your shoulders with my simple, easy looks. Back to you at the news desk.
Thanks, Tyler. Some very cute outfits that will help us all out come the 14th. And just in case you need help with your makeup to go with that perfect outfit, don't fear, we have just what you need.
Here, with the quick do-it-yourself, is on it Yuvia Garcia. Yuvia?
No cleansing routine is complete without a toner. It shrinks and cleanses pores, controls oil buildup, and even skin tone. Here's an all-natural alternative, which is quick and easy you can make right in your kitchen. So what you're going to need is you're going to need some apple cider vinegar, package of green tea, a glass bottle to put it in, and some hot water. I already have my green tea seeping into it. So you're going to want to do about 2 shot glasses of the green tea and 1 shot glass of the apple cider vinegar. You're going to put it all into your glass bottle, shake it up. This is how it's going to look. I would have it covered up with some clear plastic wrap. It should last you about 2 weeks if you're using it 1 time in the morning and 1 time at night. Your cleansing routine. Apple cider vinegar can be used to control skin pH, unclog pores, control oil production, and kill bacteria and decrease dark spots and wrinkles. Use a higher percentage for oilier skin and a lower percentage for dry skin. I would also add, if you have problem areas where you do tend to have more acne, I would add some tea tree oil. Or if you tend to have more sensitive skin, I would add some vitamin E, which is also a natural preservative. Like I said, do this 1 and 2 times a day, and you'll be all set.
Well, all right. That's all the time we have this week. So be sure to check back next week for more news, and don't forget to visit our website for 24-hour access to your news at stevens.edu/stevenslife.
You can also find us on Twitter and Facebook, where we will always post our latest updates and look for your comments on the show. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you back here next week.